Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Coach Dave from SharkStrength.com. And what we're going to talk about today is something very simple, but most people don't understand it. And if you don't understand it, you're not going to get the results that you want. All right? So there's a lot of different training splits out there for hypertrophy, strength, things of that nature. And a lot of people jump into programs that are too advanced without taking care of or taking advantage of that beginner or intermediate phase. All right? So what I'm talking about is if you're doing some strength training stuff, maybe you're doing hypertrophy, a full body split. All right, that's what most beginners should be doing. We'll talk about what beginner means. We have an upper-lower split, intermediate people, and then we have a body part split, which is advanced, okay? So what I mean by full body is maybe you go to the gym, you hit a push, pull, squat, hinge, some type of core or carry work 3 times a week, maybe 2 times a week if you're really undertrained, maybe upwards of 4 times a week where you rotate every other day type of thing. Upper-lower. All upper body one day, all lower body the next, so on. You can go through it. Body part split. This is where we get a little bit fancier, where we're talking about hinge, hamstring focused, squat, quad focused, yada, yada, upper body pull, things like that. You can break it down more by body part. Now, this is all the stuff that looks real sexy and real cool because you're sitting there, you're doing all this body part stuff, you look cool, looks great in social media and stuff like that. But usually that's for advanced lifters or advanced trainees. Excuse me. There's a beginner phase, and now people usually use beginner phase, they'll use like 0 to 2 years, stuff like that, whatever. But if you were working out and you took like a 1.5 years off, you probably drop back down to beginner, stuff like that. You can take advantage of spending less time in the gym, doing simpler, more compound movements, and get better results than spending 5-6 days in the gym hitting every body part because you just won't recover enough and your body's not ready to handle it. All right, so I'm talking about mostly for like strength in the slow lifts. I'm talking about things like bodybuilding, hypertrophy if you need to put on some size. All right, so full body, 3 days a week. Maybe you go every other day, get a little bit more volume in for those beginner people. Ride this out as long as you can. Take advantage of this phase. Now, how do you know whether or not this is you? If you do a full body split for the next 2 months, are you seeing the results that you want? Okay, if you are, stay on it. Don't jump ahead too much. If you're not, we can go intermediate, upper lower splits. Again, every other day type stuff. We want to make sure we're recovering because the better and longer you train, the more advanced your nervous system gets at recovering, okay? And at first, every exercise in the book is going to get you stronger. Whether you do front squats, back squats, step ups, all that stuff is going to help you. And then as you get more and more advanced, it gets a little bit trickier to find out what's going to get you necessarily the best results, but we always stick with the basics on the big movements, all right? So don't skip these phases. I see so many people that start, this is one of the issues sometimes with CrossFit, is that they don't spend enough time on a certain movement to develop enough strength. They're already rotating so much that we're never getting a skill because there's not just the, hey, I'm getting stronger at it, it's your nervous system adapting to the movement, which way your body is moving, the plane of motion, all stuff like that. It helps you get stronger long term because it's not just muscle size, it's being able to use your muscles well too. And if you don't get enough doses of that response in a simple movement, it's hard to progress and gain strength and then build on top of it. So a lot of times what happens when people go to a CrossFit gym or they're going to like a Planet Fitness or whatever, they skip some of this stuff for strength and they kind of come down here right away or sometimes even here. Now I know it's really cool to sit there and blast your arms for 45 minutes to an hour, but remember you might be able to get more bang for your buck here, spend less time in the gym, more time out of it, enjoying your life. Living your life instead of living in the gym, which if that's your goal, awesome, but there's a lot of world out there, go enjoy it, all right? Now, if you're looking at this and you have no idea where you're at, check out the link below, let's get on a call, probably help you out, might have some programs to help you kind of have some clarity so you can get the best results here in 2020. Talk to you guys soon.